Hello everyone. Hope you're having a good day so far. These are general messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The underlying energy is this postponement. There is some sort of abundance of yours that has been a bit delayed, okay? This could be in relationships, something to do with your home life. Doesn't have to be though, okay? Something has been postponed. And I do feel this is like matters of the heart though. So let's get into it. Hang on. We have aloneness. Now, I feel like there is a soulmate here that is alone or feeling alone. They might not be alone, but they feel alone. Maybe just in a dark place. Now, I do feel like this person has to do with this postponement. This person could have taken a dirty offer, or maybe even a bribe of some sort. Yeah. So what I'm getting is that this person it's like this person made an agreement to somebody. They could have taken money, but they made an agreement to not pursue you, to put up boundaries with you, to put their guard up with you. And I am getting soulmate. You know, this is a soulmate of yours that has taken a dirty offer to leave you behind, is what this feels like. To leave you alone. That's kind of shitty. Spirit, tell us more. Yeah, it's a burden now, ain't it? Because this person is a soulmate of yours. You know, so yes, I mean, this whole situation could hurt you, but little did they know it's going to be a burden on them as well. You know, this person is trying to hide the fact that they feel all of this weight. But what I'm getting here is that this is somebody from their past, somebody that they're carrying, you know, and this person is dictating their moves. Yeah, maturity. Well, this person lacks that for sure. You know, it's like this person is trying to hide the fact that they are not even in control of their own life, that they don't even make their own decisions. You know, and I'm getting that they might have like these thoughts or something about wanting to fix things between you, but time might be up. Might be up. You know, there is a delay here. Now, if this person willingly has forfeited you for someone in their past, like allowing someone to dictate, and honestly, this is cock blocking. This person is cock blocking, okay? I'll pull more, but you know, if this person forfeited you, then it might be just that, you know? I mean, this person, they took this dirty offer, you know? Whether this be money or whatever it may be, they took some kind of offer here to put boundaries up with you, to leave you alone, to end things with you, whatever it may be. And I'm strongly saying that this is not their decision. This is not even, and okay, I'll keep my personal opinions to myself. Okay. Let's just move on, Spirit. All right. You're going to have reason to celebrate regardless. Yeah, you're going to have reason to celebrate regardless of this shit, okay? And I do see that this shit's changing, but it might be too late, okay? Time might have ran out. They might have fucking threw a wrench at the whole damn clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so let's pull tarot. This energy just like irritated me, but you know. All right, Spirit, tell us a little bit more. Yeah, the Two of Cups in the reverse. You know, this could be their spouse. You know, if they could be in a karmic relationship and this karmic knows about you. This karmic is like, no, right? And whether this karmic offered this person money or bribed somehow or blackmailed who? I don't know. Okay. But I'm getting that this person is not happy where they're at. I mean, look at this burden. Look at all this. Now, this person is cock blocking and all their weight on their shoulders and just dictating, okay? And this person got what they wanted, right? Okay, so tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more about this dirty offer. Okay, so this is somebody that's karmic in their past that they tried to have a new start with. It seems like they're recovering from this, but in all honesty, I mean, I don't know if this person is alone or not, because I honestly feel like this might just be what they feel like. Let's clarify that, is this person still with this karmic? Yeah, Three of Swords. Three of Swords. If this person isn't okay, if this relationship with this past person is falling apart, this person is still like in their life, okay? It's not like no contact, no nothing, okay? I am seeing that this person is trying to recover. Honestly, I don't know if this person is trying to recover from this karmic. I feel like this person is trying to recover from walking away from you and breaking your heart. Because by doing that, they broke their own. Yeah. Yep. They broke their own heart. Because this person had an inner knowing that you were a soulmate. You had an inner knowing that this person was a soulmate. But, they did what they did. Yeah, they did what they did. They lied. They lied. And then they want to bring some clarity here. But, Seven of Swords, this person... This person is in karmic energy. Or was in karmic energy. The Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. One more. And the Emperor, yeah. This person broke their own heart. They broke yours too, but they broke their own heart. I feel like this person is trying to mature. This person is trying to grow up. But the simple fact that it is so unclear about where this person is with this past person here, this cock blocker, that tells me that this person's still doing shit in the dark. Okay? That tells me that this person is still lingering in their energy. How do you feel about this person? Let me ask that. How do you feel about this soulmate that we're talking about? The sun. You definitely feel that this is your soulmate. And your soulmate has been kind of a shitty person, I'll say. Looks like they needed to grow up. This person might be working on growing up, okay? This person might be working on standing in their own power. I mean, look at this. You see this person here? This person is not in control of their own life. The one on their shoulders is. This person is miserable and being broken down. That's your soulmate. This person had no authority, no power. And if they did, they didn't display it in any way that showed it. This person could be trying to step up and take control over their life now. I'm going to say definitely use your discernment with this person. 100%. All right, so we have success and celebration and blessings here. Spirit, is this connected to the soulmate in any way? Yes. Okay. So what is to come? Okay, so this person, you're definitely on the soulmate's mind. This person is thinking about investing into you, honestly. I mean, we got 10 of Cups at the bottom. This person is aware of who you are. This person is very aware of who you are. I feel like you are the blessing here. Just from what I see, you are the blessing here for sure. So, tell me more about the success. That's that celebration. During this time, I feel like, you've just been working on your finances. Oh, oops. We got the Hanged Man. Yeah, and Strength. Yeah, so during this time, you've been aware and you've been working on your finances. You focused on what you could. Continued to remain strong. And walked away. Yeah, you walked away from all of this because what were you going to do about it, right? This person walked away from you, so you have left the idea of this as well. Not saying that you still don't have love. It's not saying that at all. What I'm saying here is that there was nothing you could do, right? This person showed you nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because this person took a dirty offer. The offer was to walk away from you. And that's exactly what they did. Now they want to come back. But Spirit is can they? Look, we got the Four of Cups. Can this person come back? They sure are hoping and wishing for a new beginning here. What's this person gonna do? What is this soulmate gonna do, Spirit? Because I do feel like this person does want to reach out to you. Like 5 of Wands. If they reach out to you, they know it's going to cause a lot of conflict. Because like I said, this person is still in their life. Even if they are trying to move on from this person, they're still very much in their life. Whereas you are not. You are not in this person's life at all. They have like zero communication with you. So, you know, this person's still trying to hang on to you, but what the fuck for? For selfish reasons. For karmic reasons. I'm almost getting like a fucking backup. No. You know, the energy that you have is worth more than this, okay? It's worth more than this. Although I see that you do want this person, all right? This person is still in devil energy. They are. This Emperor, they're not there. Not at all. Maybe this is what they aspire to be, but they are not in any Emperor energy. You know? So, just keep getting this devil energy. Yeah, this person is still tied up in this shit. What is the advice for that situation, Spirit? What is the advice for all this? Oh, baby, you deserve so much more. You deserve so much more. You are not an option. You are the whole motherfucking prize, okay? You are the whole blessing. Spirit, what can... I know, you're waiting for the truth. You're waiting to hear the truth. And I feel like at this point, you know not to hold your breath, right? You know not to hold your breath. Spirit, tell us more about this celebration. This ending. No. Ending and celebration and victory. You're heading towards your abundance, okay? You are. Look, and you might have wanted a new beginning with this person. I'll be honest, I think you deserve better. I think you deserve better, okay? I do. Yeah, I mean, you've been working hard on yourself. You've been focused on, like I said, I feel like you're focused on your finances. Because love sure as hell wasn't working out. You know, it's like my jaw is to the fucking floor right now. With the fact that this person took this dirty offer to put up all these boundaries and to put an end to a soulmate that is complete emotional fulfillment, okay? What was this person thinking? They were thinking about this past person, 6 of Cups. They weren't thinking, because this person is dictating every move in their life. Honey, you need an emperor, not a bitch, okay? I know you love this person. I know this person makes you happy maybe when you two are together. This person definitely doesn't make you happy doing this shit. You know, you want somebody that you can look up to, not somebody that you're looking down at. And how can you not look down at this person, right? This person has no spine, none, no backbone, no guts, no courage, no balls. This is a little bitch we talking about, honey. It's a little bitch. He's a puppet. He is a puppet. And although he is a soulmate, or she, okay, put yourself where it goes, but although this person is a soulmate, they took a dirty offer and threw you in the trash. And it hurt, and you've had to go through your own heartbreak with this. And I feel like, Spirit is kind of at this point now where, you're going to get your fucking abundance regardless of this person's actions, regardless of what they do or that they don't do. You are going to have abundance, okay? Because you continue to have a positive mindset. You do. You're grateful for what you have. And this person is like okay, you deserve better. And I feel like Spirit is going to bless you with better. Spirit, what is next for the collective? The Last Judgment. Yeah. You deserve better than this. Soulmate or not. Who gives a fuck? Take that label out of it. How has this person shown up? Right? Even if you have not made a judgment call on this yet, I feel like Spirit is. I feel like the universe is making a judgment call. Now, look, we have this Page of Cups and the Devil. This person continues to just pour love into this karmic, this past person. Well, then that's what they want, right? So that's what they have, and that's what they'll continue to have. As long as this person is in this situation, they will never become the emperor. Never. And that's on them, I mean, maybe they don't ever want to have that power. Maybe they don't want to have a role of authority or leadership. They just want to be a bitch for someone else, and to each their own. To each their own. But you are going to receive love. You are. Oh. I know that this person thinks about you, wanting to see you. Look, 8 of Wands. This person thinks about you and wants to see you. But that, not as long as this shit's going on, okay? There's other people out here that are also seeing you and admiring you. And look, we have the Lovers. You are going to have options, okay? Options and soulmates, okay? You do not have to be with this person, especially, okay, this is karmic. The potential is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but this person is a bitch, okay? It is what it is. So you are going to have options. There's other people that see you and admire you and have the confidence to do what they want and speak their mind and walk in their truth, okay? These are the people you want to be around. And this is where all this success is. This coming together and celebration and shit. And you could be out there having fun with some friends and meet this person, okay? Yeah, the Moon. Yeah. There's people out here that admire you. I feel like you could have some options between someone who is younger than you and someone who is older than you. This energy is just so shitty over here. just want to scoot all of this away from this, okay? Because this is beautiful happiness. I mean, this is what's coming for you. You know, you will see abundant blessings regardless of what this person decided to do, soulmate or not, okay? You know, they're going through their own shit right now. And although you may want the truth from this person because you are hopeful, I highly, highly feel like there's going to be somebody else come along in your life, and it's going to make you look at this a little differently. This person's going to brighten up your world in a way that hasn't been like that in some time. You know, you may have thought that this person made you happy, but you're going to come across somebody that truly makes you happy. You know, this Ten of Swords, that's what this was. Fucking Ten of Swords. All day long over here. You know, backstabbing, betrayal. I'm telling you, this person wants to reach out to you. Fucking use your discernment, because this person is still riding their back, okay? This person is not out of the picture. This person is probably very much still dictating this person's moves, okay? Yeah, you know, this person was bribed or paid to put boundaries up with you, and you're being told to put boundaries up with this person. You know, there's things for you to celebrate here. There's people for you to meet. And look, this Ten of Cups, you are going to have this beautiful love and happy life. Whether it be with this person or not, you're going to have options. And one of these options is your real Ten of Cups here. You know, so you're being asked to put up some boundaries while, if this person reaches out to you or approaches you, because this person is still working with whoever's over here, okay? These they need to just, like, go hide in a fucking cave somewhere, all right? You're gonna be happy. Just be patient, okay? Be patient with the process. Be open to meeting new people. Be open to new love, because you're about to receive options here. Look, we have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords. You know, you're going to receive communication, whether it be from this person or somebody that you just met. Keep your boundaries up, okay? Look, Knight of Cups in the reverse, fucking karmic. Okay, karmic. So have your boundaries up with this person. If you interact with them whatsoever, if they reach out at all, have your boundaries up. Because this person isn't in control of their own life or their actions. And I have no problem calling this person a little bitch. You know, this person kept you stuck in your head, and you've broken free of that, all right? You've broken free of that. You're not, like, confused and shit. You know, there's a part of you that you've walked away as well. You know, what more could you do, right? Not saying you still don't have hope, but I feel like you're in a pretty decent place right now. You know, you're in a place where you're still receiving your abundance and your blessings, and this person is not. Okay? Yeah. 10 of Wands. You know, you've set down this burden. This was a burden to you. You set it down. Okay? So I do feel like, you know, just keep pushing through. Have a little patience, because you are about to meet somebody that really is going to make you happy in a stable way, in a consistent way. You're going to meet somebody that thinks for themselves, okay? That doesn't have to get with a group of people and doesn't have to conspire and, like, fuck all this immature shit, okay? I don't know how old you are, but you're too damn old for that. So are these people. I feel like these people are too damn old for that, but whatever. Keep focusing on what you're doing, okay? I know that you still have hope for this person. It's come out very clearly. But you are going to meet somebody else here. You will have options. And this is not your only soulmate. This could be just a karmic soulmate, okay? We have multiple soulmates in our lives. Anything else, Spirit? Five of Swords. Yeah. No, this person broke your heart. They left you extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed. You know, and that coming out in the reverse, I do feel like, you know, that's something that you've slowly healed past, you know. And again, we have this hope, be patient, 10 of Cups. Okay, and you could still be hoping for this person, for things to turn around. You could still be hoping for this person to come towards you. But I'm getting that there's going to be somebody else that comes towards you as well. Okay? So be patient. You're going to have options. And look, I mean, this King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You're going to be happy. Whether it's with this person or not. You're going to be happy and in love. And have many, many reasons to celebrate. Okay? I'm going to pull a final message. Again, this person is a bitch. And I'll just keep saying it because this energy irritated the fuck out of me. So use a bitch, okay? Final message. No, your energy is so bright and you have some beautiful things ahead of you, okay? So don't let this shit hold you back. Don't let this person hold you back from your blessings. Again, this did start off with there has been a delay in your blessings, okay? So let's get a final message. You know, use your discernment. Just keep your boundaries up, you know. All right, final message is budding blossom. I trust the journey of my heart, allowing love to bloom at its own pace, okay? Just be open, you know. Again, I'm not saying that this can't turn around, okay? But the current energy of this is that this is still a clusterfuck of bullshit. You know, so Spirit is wanting to let you know, if this person is reaching out to you, just know that things aren't really changed over here. This person ain't even in charge of their own life, okay? So you're being asked to put some boundaries up. I'm not saying don't interact, but use your discernment. Put up boundaries. You know, don't just go off of what this person tells you. You know? And be open because you're about to meet somebody else here. And I strongly feel like this new person, they wouldn't even think about putting you through this, not even for a second. You deserve so much better, okay? I hope this message helped, and until next time, bye.